In this demo, I want to find all the servers running on my internal network. I also want to understand what applications are running on those servers. So to start off, I just want to do a server discovery. So to do that, I'll bring up reports, click on traffic. Yeah, I want to make sure advanced is selected. And from here, I want to leverage the internal host group we've defined called all. So I'll simply type all, and it should auto-recognize. And here's the by internal host groups all. So now I'm looking at all internal hosts within my IP range. And I don't care about who they're talking to. They can talk to anyone. I just want to find out all the different hosts within my IP. The role, I want this to be servers because we're doing a server discovery. As far as report by, I don't care about the ports. Again, I'm looking for hosts, so I'm going to select hosts. And I can format the report format. Turn on, I don't care about the time chart. I basically want a summary table and look at the overall traffic within the graph. I can update the time frame if I like, but I'm just going to stay with the default 1 hour ago. And now I'm going to run report. So when the report comes up, I'm looking at all internal hosts acting as a server within my IP, my internal IP range. And we can see the bit traffic. You can change that metric to however you want to view the information. And as you scroll down, we break it up by server hosts. So here we can see all the different servers out there. There's 514 that we found during that discovery. And you can break it out by average bits, packets, number of connections. So however you want to view the information, you can click on the above and break it out by most utilized and least utilized. When you perform the reverse sort, showing least to most, this is good for doing, say, data center consolidation. You can identify servers that are hardly being used, so maybe they can be consolidated or totally removed. Even if you're moving to the cloud, you'll understand how these servers are being used, so it's good for cloud migration also. Now I'll go back to most heavily used. And keep in mind, from any one of these servers, you can right mouse and kick off other interactive views. You can even kick into Eternity to see end user experience. Go into packets for this host, launch into Packet Analyzer Plus, or just dump it to a PCAP. So there's many features or steps you can use to get more information about a specific host. So now let's say you wanted to find all the servers running a specific application. To do that, you can run a quick report. So we'll go up to the top. This time I'm going to select Applications. And the application we want to look at is Microsoft SQL. So the auto-define, I'll type in MS, and it'll show up all the different protocols in this MS SQL. Select it. We'll open up report criteria. And again, I want to keep it by all internal hosts. As far as role, I'll go ahead and select client and server because I want to see any client or server running MS SQL. And to make sure that it picks up the MS SQL, I'm going to also add in the port that I know I'm running Microsoft SQL. So I know it's TCP port 1433. So I can just type that in. And now if it doesn't pick up MS SQL, it will pick up TCP port 1433. It's kind of a safeguard. And then I scroll down, port by hosts. I don't care. I want to separate by client and servers so I can break that out. Give me a good visibility that way. And I'll keep the same time frame. And I'll hit run now. So this report looks a little different than the other one. So now we're looking at all internal hosts, but this time we're just looking at servers running MS SQL, port 1433. So here you get the average bits, the volume. Then we do a breakdown by server and client. So here you can see the different hosts. We've got 4 DB servers. And as far as client hosts, we have a couple of application servers and some web servers. And they're all talking to the data center group. And here you can see how their average connections, if they're being load balanced very well. So again, this is how you can break out and understand what application servers are running within your network. And not to forget, you can right mouse and kick off any one of these other actions within the menu.